Xenoblade Chronicles is known for its epic boss battles, which can be lengthy and challenging, especially on your first playthrough. The combat system becomes even more complex with each game, but if you're struggling with a boss, you can always grind for XP by completing side quests or defeating enemies, or even upgrade your gear with items found in the overworld or recent shops. However, towards the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, there is a late game boss you can defeat very quickly. Thanks to a strategy discovered by the speedrunning community, you don't need to be overpowered or have the best gear to pull this off. And the blades you even need are ones that you obtain through story progression. This is something I believe any player can do with relative ease after a few attempts, so if you think that this looks as crazy as I do, boot up this incredible game and try it yourself. The boss in question is the great evil driver Amalthus, and this quick kill is one of my favourite quick kills I have ever seen. It requires two characters, Rex and Morag, and for consistency, bring Nia along as this follows the speedrun setup known to work. The key here is the blade combo between Pyra and Numa and Brigid, which allows for the fast kill. There are other blade combos that work, but this is the most convenient as you would already have them at hand. There are a few affinity chart nodes you need to have unlocked for this to work, and these are Arch Chain for Rex and Art Relay, Initiative 1 and Initiative 2 for Morag. These will let both characters cancel one art into another and also give Morag 2 charged arts at the start of battle, speeding up the process to give her access to Burnout. Make sure to equip Sword Bash and Anchor Shot to Rex's X and Y buttons as shown on screen. In terms of equipment, the most important item to equip is Colourful Feather for Morag, which can be bought in Garfont Village. Also, make sure Rex and Nia have no aggro gear equipped since Morag needs to hold aggro at the start of the fight. It's also worth noting, if you have another one of the aggro feathers, these will work fine too. For pouch items, you'll need a Narcipair jelly for Rex and Morag, which is available to buy from the Argentum trade guild here, and also a Love Beyond the Clouds for Rex's second pouch item, which can be purchased from this shop in Alba Cavendish. Lastly, equip 2 Hunter's Chemistry Stage 2 Orcs Cores on any blade in the active party. You don't need 2 level 2 versions, but you do need the combo of Hunter's Chemistry to boost affinity by 350 at the battle start. You can pause here to see how much each Hunter's Chemistry boosts affinity by. The level 2 Hunter's Chemistries can be found in a chest in Fonsa Mima Port or as a reward from the 2 Merc missions, Lunch of Love or Bait Battle. You can also pause the video to see a list of enemies who drop them. However, I suggest the chest and Merc missions just due to them being the easiest to obtain. So how does one fell the Great Amalthus so easily? Well, it's by his ultimate weakness, which is as simple as a hole in the ground. With precise positioning and a good blade combo, you can exploit this weakness to make Amalthus the easiest boss in the game. The key combo here is a blowdown level 2 or anything above, and the easiest combo route we have to use is Nuclear Blast. Before the fight with Jin 3, make sure that you are controlling Rex and that you have beat Jin 3 with a full party gauge. This is very important. Don't initiate combat with Amalthus until you are in front of the hole standing here. Once in position, do about 3 auto attacks to fill up your arts and switch to Pyra. Mash Sword Bash when switching and follow it up with an Anchor Shot to get Pyra's first tier blade special. Then mash B to complete the special and immediately switch into Numa. We are trying not to maximize damage here. We merely want to pull off the tier 1 special with Pyra and switch into Numa as soon as possible. Numa always holds aggro, which is a perfect way to now take it off of Morag. Don't use any more arts at this point, or you might accidentally push Amalthus into using Thousand Tentacles, which could kill you and ruin the setup. Now that Rex has aggro, stay in front of the hole and wait for Morag's Burnout blade special to be available, and activate it straight away. During this time, Amalthus will use Guilty Road, where he jumps to Rex's position and puts himself in front of the hole. As he is near landing, move Rex to this position and make sure he is facing Amalthus, who has his back to the hole. He is now in position for chaos. When Amalthus reaches out his hand towards Rex, that's your visual cue to use Nuclear Blast with Numa. This will trigger one of the most satisfying moments in Xenoblade history, as you stand there watching this great foe merely fall to his demise. I hope you enjoyed this video and find discovering this trick as joyous as I did initially. If you wish to catch more of my future Nintendo content, including speedruns, challenge runs and playthroughs, be sure to like and subscribe the video. It helps me massively. I also now have a Discord you can find a link to in the description. I also regularly live stream YouTube and Twitch at twitch.tv/Mithragon. I hope to see you next time. Take care everyone, and bye for now.